We are just there to execute. As you know. Yes, sorry, President ZATACUDA-USA. I think we have to start to break our meeting. My controversy, Barufua, Secretary versus Secretary Sinji to break what much I don't mean, let's go ahead. We have very important things that we need to discuss today. Very, very important. What much I don't mean, very brief prayer na yeah, Charlie. Kirani chim pastor guy, but my corner on Sunday. Better what I'm over Charlie.
Okay. Vamos a pastor. Vamos a pastor. Vamos a pastor, exactly.
All right.
What are they? All right. To tungumba tu si mambe. Tunggu ya wimba on muzang rabi ni inga America to tungumba tu si kurukuru wonan ta ne o ye na ranguni bagbom ko mini isuk bubur konde wonder ye na ni to take no be na nenga muzang ga America but chinu azinga mi inga na rike chinu wire beringa America for me na zuwa chare njime wan yeso Kristo ku kane
Ane. All right, my baba, teacher. No problem. The blue wombi. And then Babin Panzona in Gani, the char never muzang to be when he is here at all. I condemn and bam Jim Nafaban was Sirani, Ngamuk, but she ne chira to a safibi. The bonnet to mobile, but Johnny Bomber. Bundam, Chinam Carafa, take no ye very easy, Nani. After each week, a beer, but I could make a couch na palo. As long as when he ends and then Babagambi. So to Gani China Chiri Bomno, the catching going Chiri Frig and Banu, the China Taga, so Naga and going every second Sunday. I am near to Bruma Bomno. Gam never is Rangot, Gam Mortin and Agam Bununa, Zuchina, Teruera, Rangot, but we are cause and Ban Orongo. So you open up plans on American knock, but when you got effort. Nizorongoni to Uri H was here. My company kind of went again to call one, but for call very late. Yes, sir. Now me I'm just sending this appeal. But what you win for BCS here, in my company is a year very difficult. And now need to move in. I mean, by money all the time to see to could be no question. No. But my God, I'm going we should not be discouraged. 3 years discouraged, but into that number. I was in a member board P teams at taken in is a B. Cabinal B. But when I said to management in Bruce on a son of woman, a craga G-Berm a year too. Cat to no end up. I'm not Kerazini to another more meal quit. No booty the quibo. But to Otebri Merson and Nub King Yango. G as all my digana in Bonnie Eganan in Bayer too. If I'm in Bayer too. And will continue to be there all the time. Is what I'm going to Yimasana ZATACUDA meeting or Yango, Jim and America no, America no, watching. When you see as Mokonia for Maryland Murphy because yes, him, but divine Boston for that teacher. I change Bamji bus will join and I put you in to Ghana and let's do it. I know it's difficult, but let's do it to can is going to bomb. Jima na America no none. To break Suzunu Bene check up, come cheat and then what more Well, you are here, I don't got foul out on cheated quiz zoomer. You introducing your na. What on a younger foul out on cheated quiz. Yes.
Suma faba garan mak traga zurangu ni abur ko fak siengu ki join East Central Standard Time early. Bombe say yeah. So.
Oh, that's good. Mabana. G, I put spirit winning to Gani to Mugano. And I am to bow the call. For the running, they are for nothing chums in or for already trading money, the one baby, but and you have to be there. G, the cabs on a chain in a bong crew, maybe in America, not bongine for Namako. No, to Funakachi. To bow na panzonan into ringing for 2 no, na ka chinga never. Bari chinang mi uru na panzon to ria bom na nin to na mi aka mi bo ni ba no na to brumaga chiri bru ko no mo zero chiri na mi aka bi bo but chin mari you call mari bonmi ana ya da zanwana zona nin nga se changa for 2 ji gama wok na mi ni fo mo ko na gon sote ba ma ba cross zo mo one in very strong in the chong ya ni di garan goni fo we for bakochi and mo kono ngona mo angop checher mo bo fo ba kanango bari chinang mi bor na pan zone to bo zanyor nin bo zanyor nga to fifo na nin mo kono ya the most important thing that we have to glorify God ga but chin za jinga siri ni de zuona ngone no angwo mo za happen ga na tirika ga bari kirani nu ga mbene ni mbadwa but na mi aka no bo ya tono ze tiri ga ngun tumi e bom na nin ango ga no ze na kwichi wo ga zo to ga mbanu take zo china to we ra sana ando bi yangu ji mana mi aka no nan fa ga ngun be yime mi na boze tiri bora ma fa yiga ni mba ya to so to nga nyor ni mba ya to tira na ne be na brisi yembre be kangu mbri enji ti brichim to tene sani ya kubzang ya zubanye mo tu bichu so na bze bru no tami jima mana mi aka no minutes ne mbinta ba nga kap secretary mi esi from oafa joina wabia
Imakina garan war mo ochra join war mo nye with urikum to carry mo join kazum akamaranji
Sayen chairman dent na ba urgani once secretary mitani any minute ne woni mo chagu na forum na the person so wumbi and na get this very good system na tan a record wana fa ba chaba arni wo wena chi wo yena meeting wo frizu no mbe na tinagami so that timpena meeting abra chonin the matters arising that for person or to ko ba biri mo so that to best will clarify looking at decision more but we're more ye pay mo kondo chom on to zero we can reverse it bam jimbri unanimously and I kondo chom we adopt it so we have to be very flexible the china chim a minute she is secretary no won't be then maybe item 6 while we are waiting for the other one. I'll be in item 6 to rule 1 item 6, the legal status updates.
Chairman, bon so wumbi. Ango mo oy for mare fanya ya mare nyembe makora ya cell phone wufru gam to you so that can maro Moto G stylus.
Yeah, but before then, my bene, but before then, Makona is on German John Wabarachon, which is so good. Bro, how are we? Sikot. How are you too? Our yet to for
No. I said if any more stuff I saw.
all right. So
yeah, but
they didn't officially in America. We just want to officially recognize you. And you got an American no was zoo, and then you are there. And that is the spirit number cover.
No,
yes. And we are very happy that at least you are doing what we call multitask, and that is very important. Ni our bagazena kono gunta go we never bore never can. This is so great. Thank you so much. Whatever we're Mr. Teacher who is that? Please make yourself known to us.
Oh, yeah, Mama, Pennsylvania. Sugar Mama, Jo Mama.
Okay.
My name Ma Christy Table.
Okay, good. Ma Christy Table. Welcome, Mommy.
More Beno.
Borusaye Baze.
Well, the bottle, Namia Cambomia.
Yes, Namia not Chinagamane, Chinagana Winnie, Unifor Nan, Burgamo Watcher, and to resign kaya de kane to get it ay camera ji ngam de zinganin aya boro na to gera bar gam banunga meeting abu ona ni burkanga as aya zin mbacin ba mi yachu bane aga mun bo ni chimbu nga ni to bro gam ay bayra febra bayra ga shi won mo on kango ji awon fa sesi na mi akanon one na mi akanon omo
Benawebo.
yeah na mi akanon one. All right. In the absence of any other person for introduction, then to Bro Warner item 6. Item 6. We have to be recognized. We have to, by all means, recognize once to carrying by your existing non-profit association. We're not going to begin. And Mr. Teacher for share. But now the advantages, but when you get more NGO, but regard the advantages of NGO now. And as a group, we have a war on it to make our constitution, the purpose, none by farmer, but because ba village in the can in the village, church in the game association. But chimba ye non anyway and chill for Bugamo. So to Kokona wanted to get a legacy to Soma could call. I started it and Makonongoni for already have a way, for command and one. I've already incorporated ZATACUDA United States fund already. The circular formation is out. So much no forum so that Mr. Teacher we fear to zo. We are now legally recognized in the United States now as a non-profit. The Bonuma Chaguna Forum so that Zoom paper and being able from the Secretary of State. Now we have been fully authorized to function. Let me send it to. It's a very, very important announcement and information now. Something that we've been waiting for quite a long time. And it has not been done. So just give me 1 second. Let me go through the layers here. Okay. Sure. Gidi mama chasa fi, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Oh,
let it come, yes. My chaguna has ZATACUDA General Forum. And then let me send the other one. So that you see all everything that has been done. All right, thank you so much. That is a certificate of formation. All right, Mokoni, what you was the screen, right? What you was the screen? Hello?
we can hear you from Georgia. If anyone can hear from
Hello?
What's up?
okay.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Babrizo certificate of formation. Bamneng Zangtabi Cultural and Development Association. Article to register agent. All right, Babrizo, this is what was filed. This is a file, the filing number. But then right from up, Gidi, you call from up, you will see so that you see now the board of directors and so on. So Secretary of State here on the left side from 202. All right, let's go down. Go down, Gidi. All right. Yeah, the register agent, I'm the one. Okay, this is the headquarter here, the street, 100 Comfort Drive here. Let's go down. Let's go down to the names. Okay, we have 4 names here. We have Amde, Son is there. We have Gideon Teacher, and then we have Solomon Mona. Okay, these are the board of directors that we submitted those things to the Secretary of State. All right. State corporation is organized for the following purpose. Okay, now let's go for the purpose. 1, to serve as a charity organization by providing financial assistance and other aids to improve the quality life for others at the community, local, state, national, and global level. That's what I put. So, but we are not going to limit ourselves only to community level. So we'll make sure we will do it at the community level, at the local level, at the state level, national level, and global level. So if they have to accept you to do things that we can do globally, then that is more important. That is where the higher thing is, because sometimes just from these objects, the purpose, they might not even accept that. Then 2, to promote the culture and development of Zangta people.
Hey, Chairman, let me read that so you can take a break.
Say it again.
Let me read that so you can take a break.
All right, all right.
Okay, number 2, to promote the cultural and development of Zangtabi people. Said corporation is organized exclusively for charitable, religious, educational, and scientific purpose, including, for such purpose, the making of the distribution to the organizations that qualify as exempt organizations under Section 501c3 of the Internal Revenue Code, or the corresponding section of any future federal tax code. No part of the net earning of the corporation shall inure to the benefit or be distributed to its members, trustee, officers, or other private persons, except that the corporation shall be authorized and empowered to pay reasonable compensation for services rendered and to make payments, distributions in furtherance of the purpose set forth in Article 3rd hereof. No substantial part of the activities of the corporation shall be the carrying on of propaganda or otherwise attempting to influence legislation, and the corporation shall not participate in or intervene in, including the publishing of distribution of statements, any political campaign on behalf of or in the opposition to any candidate for public office. Notwithstanding any other provisions of these articles, the corporation shall not carry on any other activities not permitted to be carried on A, by a corporation exempt from federal income tax under section 501c3 of Internal Code or the corresponding section of future federal tax code. B, by a corporation contributions to which deductible under section 170E2 of the IRS code or the corresponding sections of any future federal code. Upon the dissolution of this organization, assets shall be distributed for one or more exempt purposes within the meaning of section 501c3 of IRS or corresponding sections of any future federal code, or shall be distributed to the federal government or to a state or local government for a purpose thereof. Continue, Chairman.
All right, Mabene. So, already one of the objective, the address was autonomy, and then the register agent, which means that in case of anything for the association, I'm responsible to answer to the government. So I'm warning. So that is the certificate of formation of this of ZATACUDA. Now go to the second one. Go to the second paper, the second document.
Okay, while I'm trying to pull that, okay, this is what I just want to emphasize here, that we all should be giving a total hand of applause to Chairman Amos for, I want to comment on that. This is a big deal, folks. This is a big deal. So this means that we are not coming here to play anymore. Big deal, to say the least. All right.
Thank you. So, yeah, so the second one is the IRS, that is the Department of Treasury. Zangtabi Cultural and Development Association, this. So we assign you an employee identification. So we have our EIN number already. So this is a document to show that we are already in publication 79. I'm going to Google in all the non-profit association, United States, and then you'll see our name already there. And that is our identification number. And our number way, yeah, 99 08. Teacher already highlight. So if you Google in any way, now so Google ZATACUDA, United States. So this is just part of it. So we're going to continue with the process to have what we have to obtain as an 501c, the tax exempt status. That one is still. So I am still going out with the procedure. So this is the very first part of it, which gives us the incorporation and then certificate of formation. We are already legally recognized now. So yes, the tax exempt status now. The trading money, once we will raise fund, and then we are now able now to also give the receipt. But number 3, using the minimum taxes, and then at the end of every year we have to declare financial record. And as we can now raise fund, no get a cap, no carry on BAM activities according to necessary and should pay tax once we will obtain that particular document from the federal government. So as of now, I am stationed to you and go on it. So I cannot but the biggest part of it is still at the federal level. This is still at the state level. And then the part of the federal level is the EIN number. And then the next thing that we are going to do is now the tax exempt status, which is currently going on to. See, my banner. What more I bear get a beat on the beady, more 1-7.
Congratulations, and with what you're going, that entitled, there's nothing that can pass us by with you achieving that milestone. You know, that is it.
All right. Juma Bene. All right, number 7. Number 7, to bring on a 2024 plan of activities. Numako Kondo. Numako Kondo, and this year we are just going to have 3 things on our agenda, very important things, 3. The first thing here, we are going to begin our registration, to bring our annual registration as a group. People already forgetting one. And getting one and born in the once we have registration, then we are going to open an account in the name of ZATACUDA. That process is a very difficult process too as well, but I also continue. I will go through that, which means that at one point all these people have to come in for us to be able to sign. And more Konongoni to open that account here. By the time that to be in the convention to be here, then it will be easy for all of us to be on board so that we can now get to the bank and then sign those documents to open that bank account. By the time Ongumba Sacha electronically, wherever they are, they can also sign it from there so that to open an account, any money to collect the Changa ZATACUDA-USA account. So I one of the things to bring and as to bring co-registration. Then second thing, we have to adopt our constitution. And the children from now to June, we back on going to bring a convention to bring anytime to HWC, we are going to begin on the constitution to bring to already correct constitution when carry already. To you won't end sort of correct so that by the time the HWC, then to pass a resolution to adopt that general constitution was ZATACUDA. I think I'm condo way. What I get a condom on this point, but also on the other point. It's in my the first activity we are going to start our recession, which is annually. Every year $50. Makoni to Munengar Kutin that be caught now for Benini. Every year we have to raise ourselves $50 as a registration into ZATACUDA, United States. Then number 2, our constitution and review all the articles. Every little thing all of us understand. So that the group of use. And I recruit one in the children anytime to maybe one project more, some okay, anyway, but it's our constitution. But it's our rules are structured. So kind of one anyhow. And that's why I've structured the way it is. But Mabrisa explained, then the Basa Arenda Arenga, Nuzuronguni is fit the purpose for which we are created for. But in Jabriga Constitution, a non-profit, the charity organization, our for-profit organization. The dispositions are different. So to bring Mamjim Fagun so that we familiarize ourselves on that. If there's no question on that, then I will go to the third point. Now the activity in Konongoni will be the very main thing now. Yeah, the convention, not the company. We should open our this ZATACUDA. Actually, the first one, we need to open ZATACUDA officially. To bring inaugural. The first edition of ZATACUDA-USA convention will be in June, and in line with this, we're going to bring some delegates from all the chapters. They will form a planning committee to put in convention or breach. So, from now to bring Oregon, the Brazil bara Boston to get a word more on Orango, Divine Wongo. But be a member of the committee from Maryland, Safred Wongu, from Georgia, Saticha Wongu, from Texas, Mobi Yengu, Sikotbi Yengu. Sometimes we'll take two, three people from there if the numbers are there. That's how we are going to do it. From Louisiana, to Bruchus Ongu, then California, then Nibom representative. So we are going now to constitute a planning committee for the convention and then make sure in our first edition of our inaugural ZATACUDA June, and we are going to make it happen. It's in Takara, but I'm doing already. Then just see to kickstart ZATACUDA officially. Condom or Wanguka, mom get condom or there's all.
Chairman, number one, when we all sign in as ZATACUDA USA, so Chima Bricheri on to introducing it. Then number two, Pennsylvania, Mama represent where Pennsylvania.
Right.
So when we sign in with the ZATACUDA USA, we come then I can so I count number off.
Ako sign as ZATACUDA USA. Mokona yawo. Ako.
No, indeed. We all sign number 8 person.
All right.
And then I was in sign and come then carry so that I was in beginning a meeting. I carried so that 10 revenue carbon kiran and never any away signing,
Yeah, so I'm gonna make any according to one of the activities in the ceremony and government this year, very important. We are working towards the convention in June. That's what we're working for. And it's in a representative in Bonan to Bruce chairman born this particular thing in him is a teacher. To Bruce now will be a chairman and create another WhatsApp group for all these delegates. Then to bring in a convention planning. So, and then you will now craft the preamble of that group and then tell us how we are going to follow up from there. So that by convention June, how are we going to do it? And then though it's still the very first year we might leave it. For now, that's the person in the preacher letter more. Because I have opportunity now, let us the Bermo visitor watching the very first convention now we want to open it officially to the public. The easy. Then we can now draft a letter, send it out, but channel not to invite people to come and take part in this very first edition of our convention, not to Konongoni to Brefi. ZATACUDA has not done that before. But let's do this as an attempt. And so need to bring a better more. Be to have a corner or be a letter to Bobo member. Maria Basukuna, Mufon Germany air and be a convention one. And during that time, I'm going to also come out with a wonderful program how we are going to do to raise funds to as well during that particular time of the inaugural. Cham letter. I am Bamjimo Benny. Bene the corner going to cham letter and bomber. And it's an embassy as of actually I'm a child embassy 3 months before that particular event, or you might not have an interview date. So Tiagaman need to Benny. This is what we are going to do. The committee, the planning committee, the convention planning committee, which was automatically near meeting. Make sure Zoom letter mean the corner going to reach out the Chasora before or fill a DS-160 form. And they attend our convention. Normally that is good. So planning committee brichu and then as well. And I have advantage in the bring on mobile moment in the chief year more than I use that opportunity. The moment I visa more over year. As a visa now over year. So once we do that, that one is going to be very, very helpful to us. So chinti forget me one born in for doing it. Team is set to chair, but you don't even embassy maybe who are these ZATACUDA, none publications on the was those ZATACUDA, United States, and then what happened before Kerani, normally it is already a recognized legal status in the United States. She require Birani ZATACUDA, Cree, and so on and so forth. So a channel Sonny Fanya just bring you now recap machine and need some information from him. Sonny, we had already presented the certificate of formation of ZATACUDA United States and also the year-end number. That is a tax number and we are already legally recognized already. But what is still pending is the 501c at the federal level, which is one of the most difficult part of it. So the process has just gone. We have already been known legally. They've already formed the chairman. But that tax exempt status is another procedure which I'm still going to embark on it. And so I 11 the young war. So the only plan of activity this year, we need to make an inaugural, the very first edition of our convention in June. And through this, the British wanted to invite Burma the year pay so that the convention one and then committee the federal wanted to virtual. Number book planning and the convention one every year that actually is not for Benny. You need to find from Delaware. For Sonny, you are there. Georgia, Aticha Wongo, near Maryland, Somba, Boston, Dallas, I had to get a Sika together, and then to Brazil, was a Liliana. Then about Louisiana to get a Banda. Zomango California, ni Bobongo, Burbe Chabo representative. So to Mukundangane, me Bomon already
Pennsylvania chairman.
Pennsylvania to get a Mark Christie, which is
Madam Mabubot Maga no more.
Okay, African.
Yes, Managa ni Gidima Benawe China Akarukum Baza Karane Mafabeko na Bideni Bazurukum Town, but Tom Mimbang Bamaka Zuma Ukuma Yinga. Then I was any Zumukumbet Makoni Bakabani Jimba Zoo, the Yicher instead of mom, but you know,
but if a similar maybe I'm gonna get him again and be a cracker. Our Wunga, Mali Wunga friend already. Maybe Sunga from California, we might have other people. Number bring you so to get a Mabiaka constant. I mean, I'm sure they are going to be part of it. As you know, so maybe you be in so mukwe kumutan. So China Takrugane, the Garamurbam Obibinia for the core, so that the core planning. As you know.
Okay.
Yeah, my Yiva singer, Metat, I anyhow, Rocacos, you come one name, Yiva singer, Metat.
All right. No chairman, beer, Michael, yeah, Kakanyuma, Chomna, beer, wanji. But Managani, Zoom, this, the ID number one, the code. I can to maintain all the time.
Well,
I come on, no. Babrumo Quepa, Kerfang, senior, I number on go on every use of Jima.
Mabene, maybe America, no number John Retreat Foundation, the chairman board will be a Ghana Marbo, but number no can ling one now all through Mokon Brakaku quick copper. I ling Mara, Mokon Marifagera, indefinite Zoom ling one in organization Mara. But America Zero Munichin back the corner we want to build up. And then your meeting, and that was a very good assistance. No sister organization could coordinate because we're a child. I don't know the Azurongoni, but so anything I'll Brazil John Retreat Foundation. I am a member. And so it doesn't change except you know, Mr. Teacher, you might correct me if I made a mistake.
No, you said it very correct. You are right. We need to really have a meeting for you to explain to your people what you just announced this evening. So people understand the importance of what you've just done. This is a landmark thing for you to create a non-profit organization from Zangtabi in the history of Zangtabi. So it's not a joking matter. And we must have to dedicate a day to really celebrate this. Then you explain the meaning to people so they understand the way. By this, one more we sign as ZATACUDA-USA. We pronounce it so that the carry account number, you don't, NGO, that's how you want to hold this to Zang, so that Zang be Keranguni a light. This is the moment we have to be able to represent this. So
Right.
what we hear is ZATACUDA-USA, can you who you are?
Also, subbing our grandkid, I Tanga Raymond, who's in as ZATACUDA-USA. I'm using a phone that doesn't belong to me.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, Chairman, go ahead.
All right. Okay, good. Nji mabene gidin that explanation again in the Garangoni, Anira Chonch in Garangoni, we have very important information to disclose. We are officially recognized in the United States as a charity organization. I'm not calling the document being already. It's just still part of it. The big process is still coming, which is really Jim Mahaka explained. Ben Tisigarangoni activity for 2024, Governor King, we are going to work on this constitution. During our convention, we are going to adopt it through a resolution. Then the next thing you need to effort towards our inaugural, which means our first edition of ZATACUDA United States Convention. The Rimbinga June 3rd, 12th, 14, 15. Like 14, 15 Dallas. And for that reason, the Garangoni to form already committee who plan Chinetoga and for Garangoni may delegate from all these angles. So to Tony from Delaware, we have Saticha, Sonny, and the rest. To Kumte, Sonny Bloom from Wanasi, Zotadiabo, Secretary Wanasi, Delaware, Awongo, Georgia, Niticha, Southfred from Maryland, Dallas, Lilian Member Sikot, Mark Christie, Merwa, Pennsylvania, from California, Nibo and Bebrina, but Bebrina, Mayina, my constant will be there, my Beatrice, no, they will be there with us. That is how, and then from Louisiana, we have Abanda, and then the rest will be coming in that form. So, make sure, chairman another group and a convention planning committee in this convention June. This inaugural company, we are now officially recognized. How are we going to do it? I will be part of it, and I have already a program which I've drafted already on how that day is going to look like. But I want that conversation to ring into the minds of everybody to carry how we are going to plan, what are going to be the activities on that day. First thing in begin to call one later and to charge they might use this opportunity. If you're a convention now, you visit that is the only advantage we can have to use our books and start doing things. So to another condoni more to bacha later more if you're a convention or not was it photo boom furniture to bus won't be. So this is the opportunity in Taka one and board. So at the state level, we have the books already now. Still waiting the other one. So committee of supposed to plan. So I am going to 2024 plan of activity. Bruno is just two capital things. Our registration of $50. Everybody to bring get it. Once we have the $50, the next thing is we are going to open an account, and that account need to bring fee during that convention. Was in a convention way. Then Bernboni to Kumton we are going down because during that convention we are going to make our very first executive election. And during that election, not want to that account immediately. So that a capital union account way, capital union account way. I change to bring away. So chima boku nyengam activity in the convention to Brugge, but committee which was see the but the first thing nobody recommend that committee where you need to further one letter immediately. So chin if getting one born in, we need to create first our letterhead. We create letterhead first everything good. So that net in one ton chai. So that meaning will fill a GS 160 form way for the interview. So that yes, we have already created our interview. I mean, the convention for June this. They are coming now for the inaugural. That is the very first edition of our convention. So I'm paying one. And I was in the embassy, but is ZATACUDA register in the United States as a charity, but from our EIN number. Mokonom a teacher for number way, but more. If you don't see, you can copy it. For number when you Google it, you know that number is only attributed to ZATACUDA and no other person. So I china za chiwe na ne kondom owaura na zona ni. Anything to add on this? I'm a cheater won't be.
Job well done, Chairman. Proceed.
All right. China Executive says she, I don't know what I need to recount us for meaning made won't be. So one other matters occur, just in one other matters. So for a minute at the end.
Yeah, you want to go to other matters so that because you got 10 minutes.
All right, other matters. No, I mean the first thing you need because the announcement be platform to Karangoni ba kwati ni fadam ma bia toche wokono and Chinet Nako who fight from the other time what we members are doing for others is an assistance. But we can have statistics of point to put in incorporate aware as a non-profit charity. But we normally share amount to pay members here. But what we are doing here is to support members so that we stand firm and then to carry the activities of this group. But in Barmaka Kana, support one another in one way or other, see the figure. And to me, the Constitution, Article 3, in our Constitution, one to have a draft, under Article 3, Section 4, and no contribution, but in the event of death in a regular member's immediate family, each regular member shall contribute a sum of $50 to support a fellow regular member. So I attack a crooked tree, but many can adopt.
Chairman, we lost the chairman. Could you hear him, Secretary? Secretary General, could you hear the chairman?
No, I can't get him.
Okay, for some reason we lost him. And let's see, he should be coming back shortly. So in the meantime, Article 3 stated that in the event of a lost one for a relative and stuff like that, everybody is required to contribute $50. That's what the chairman was saying. And in this regard, the chairman was also saying that we had not approved that. So the question he put to everybody is, what are we going to do? Are we going to proceed that this particular, we put that as a motion that we go ahead, because for all intents and purposes, it meets the requirement, even though we have not voted on it. Okay, chairman is back, so let's see. So that was the question he put forward. So let's see, it's back. Okay, chairman is back. He's just struggling to log in. So in the interim, that was a question he put forward to see if all of us will go ahead and proceed by contributing.
Okay, we got 50. Hold on. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Mama.
We got $50. $50. Member loss over more.
Okay, good point. I think the Constitution is going to be cited. He's coming back soon. Yeah, he's back. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, Chairman.
I am
here. What is it?
My phone just freeze. That means your laptop on you way off.
Yeah.
Wonderful. This is funny.
That's fine. Everybody was just with the.
No, I think mine also got frozen.
Okay.
Is that
good?
All right. So, Master, you phone to war. Phone to war. Then,
Everybody's back. So we heard you to the point where you were quoting Article 3 about the support.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, Mark, Article 3 in the Constitution, the drafted Constitution, Section 4. In the event of death in a regular member's immediate family, they will contribute $50 now. But can we party by member meeting? But the she General Assembly now could adopt a constitution war. And we were supposed to activate this particular article. But the also be them member, what do we do as a family? Maybe I thought you want to join a Wabunga and she's a member. Though the membership here will only be upon payment of your registration, which the we are beginning this January. So that before any other thing, you can only benefit once you are registered. And to that benefit, registration yearly will be $50. So Chinechi, we cannot apply the Constitution. And then, but again, to bring money, the zone is happening as a group. To each individual, we can now constitute a list, trigger list to Chagamo. Then to say as a group, I don't going to change a constitution active when to war. Then these are the names, or these are what we sent. I am family what Chaka one. Come back on when we're more child so individually to them, or do we send it as a group? So I want to try in a zone and zoo. And the program is, I think it should be 28. The celebration of Pakwati's life is is it 28 of this January? Yes, 28 of this month in California. And when they can go to, which is good. We encourage anybody who can go. This period is not easy with flight, especially with the poor weather condition. Very, very poor. But we are just saying, they are celebrating the life of Pa on 28th. And as a group, I just want to appeal to contribute a more voluntary contribution. Gather such a the world I had to war. ZATACUDA United States child. Want your opinion on that, please?
My better question on beating no more. But I remember, right?
Yes, I don't remember any do member not sure when I ZATACUDA member for Kui in a meeting or Yengu, but our constitution to move the call. This is our very first time we wanted to start doing registration. And once the vocal register annual, then anything will be only applied only upon the constitution. We will only refer to a constitution. But we are not going to refer to a constitution now. But she will be register. And I hear now we are not talking like someone who has not been coming to our meeting. She has contributed to in this meeting. And even when they travel out, yes. So, Baka Colony to Guni.
Well, Mukonda Yeni, I conda Nogi SC, even though Mraka approve one. So, and then there happened to one in Mukonda Magani. The Frukrugani to $50 way.
Okay. That's contrary to any other opinion on that? I want everybody to speak on this. I want everybody present to speak on this. Yes.
Chairman, it should not be this one. Make it I'm sure you're going to step up this. Let's make up a duty when we come to the meeting and we participate like Christy is participating. And we know that there's some who are at job right now, they cannot speak. We understand that. But when we contribute as fast as we can, it will help us as we are recording this. So if we go over a certain time, we lost our minute. So everybody come, prepare, engage.
Right.
Yeah. So I think to follow suit, let's follow that recommendation from Mark, Christy, and then $50. And if you feel so moved to support more than that, that's welcome. But that baseline that she said, knowing that all intents and purposes, our constitution, that's what Mark Christy is pushing us to. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Second, any other third opinion?
Yeah, I have an opinion.
Yeah,
to contribute on this point, since our constitution is still to be adopted, I feel that situation like this, we just leave it as free will. Everybody do what your mind tells you to do, and then we gather it here, and then we forward it.
All right. So any free will, because with the free will, we are going to establish a list too as a group, because once we have a free will, we are going to establish a list as a group and with the amount, and then send to the family that this is what we've contributed. But we'll keep record, we'll keep track records on all this.
Yeah. Very important.
Okay, that's his opinion. Any other opinion on that? I want people to contribute ideas on that. So that at the end, then we will now take a vote on what to do.
So, Chairman, mindful, if you want to save your report that you've worked for 1 hour, in the next 10 minutes, you can wrap up,
Yes, yes. Bagama.
Chairman, I'm going to join, but we're going to accept aburko work we five for things to number 5.
All right. Agana mabadi just in a bene bongam ton bagama yini my own proposal in the Madigara Muni to Mukora ton in the Fokwa apply as water for the Garamuni to cut on Tafa Teki for Kukor. We are already applying them because Chidubigani, the British sang a sorte more to not it. Now for already for Charaku, also I taraku to say a modifier yourself. We have to modify it and use it. And then Zobugani, anybody never ying out for Kerini. Was apply center kuya ongu baba sayeraga anam se geraga mona di art gabchuna soni ba kusuru gama yam se geraga mona di art abasuru aragon. We are going to establish that list. We are going to establish that list and send kerangoni etu mo chik somer mi join away the kerangoni taraku the fokoko apply taraku and taraku na kerangoni in case of an immediate family, which is a parent. Or you're a parent. And again, we are not even talking a parent of a member, but as of now, nobody's even a member. But we are considering ourselves, we were a member, but we've already started contributing ideas and other things. But this year, everybody has to pay his or her $50 to have anything. And blow by our constitution in the future way. But to say Arachina Sonny Borgamayani free will. If you have anything that you have to add it, This is what comes from it, and this is what now comes from an individual personal heart. But as well, so I remember we can talk about a meeting, but and people will rally, but it make use of force watch war. Who you go to Amazon the next 2 years again to book and to bring man grow children no man, but every time we continue to amend them. We'll continue to amend it, we'll continue to amend it, we'll continue to amend it, we'll continue to amend it. But I send them according to bring me and who is on it. It's 70 or more, get any contract view to conclude on that.
Let's move on.
Masana birani welcome to chai kabu kacharia.
All right, I'm going to create a list. More create a list gunaganan in the number angle the brecha. I'll create a list with the secretary. I'll make sure create a list. But it will be going, we'll be updating the list. But let's know. Need to bring a timeline. The celebration is on the 28th. To make sure by 25th. To fetch more. So, Jimmy no other in Babrizo listener to create Chaguno forum for that contribution. When we have to do that. Not been any question with any other thing.
Sorry, I'm not on no I'm very urgent. Teaching open effective. Manila Nora poor in a point or in a or never. But you know, thing I'm fit cap. One of the most important point thing I'm gonna use registration. But you know, I created a cocoa. To bring a lot of documentation. So to call registration about $100. So marketing I modify where
now modify that. Okay, but you don't know a minute, yes. Now I don't want $100.
Yes. Okay,
yes.
About Zomba Numa ne safer resident 55 I'm gonna chong. Someone in a rundown board China Muko Campbell incorporation. China
yeah, now financial report yes.
Yes, so for the moment, I'm gonna keep my phone combat right. Okay. So Tabi Solo, American to Ni Bob na 100, Ni Gideon na 150, more Sonny Iron na 200, and then Mark Constance na 100, Messiah Moss na 200, and then Mr. Raymond na 110, and then which is a for Mama Toronto, so Maranti Cha, Maraba Cha, Kufibo, so Cap Jim,
Mama Tyrone.
Tyrone, yeah. So Mara comes out for Joshua Chumbaka Boa, and then Mafaka Cha Chumbaka Bay, the coordinator to qualify. Okay. So I love it to you.
All right. Enlighten me a little bit.
I'm a document.
I cover incorporation and official document of the ZATACUDA United States.
So I just free will something. Where now? Where an agon guy?
Yeah, I target 25.
I target year 25, and then to Garangoni to bomb a wedging when he is seen when let's make sure we do this. But to Yamane, I don't know as we're more for community judges as I'm yen as 1,000 were more for China. So to Kurani, we're not more. She'd be tax a bit. I got Montego for once, and this document are for once. She'd have been already back a near morning. We want to to recognize, except in the we need to do what we call reinstatement.
Okay.
Or they will go back. So I target year 25 to complete all that process. So to grant everybody will not so it's only for the check 1,200 no more one more board to complete. So that's why I said I still have money from members to make sure I complete the other part of it. So I'm a get a on our getting now. I was in anything tree, but encourage me member and you can say add anything because as we have this forever and ever, children already one day and we want to register Mekuda in the United States as a charity organization.
You mean ZATACUDA-USA?
ZATACUDA. Sorry. ZATACUDA.
So we gotta slow down Mekuda now.
Yeah, not Mekuda, sorry.
No.
So it was a free will. All right. So Sonny, make sure within this week you send me the other one, and then I will begin to see how other one will be coming to make sure we complete the other part of the documents.
All right.
Yes. So Mabubo, Bongo Chintigami, Bacha Bonga Bam, let's go through this exercise and finish it. My chemistry was Zoom. I mean, okay, I never charm obo, so wedding. No, please, but Chabonga Bam, everybody, Chabonga Bam, let's to further Zoman, Babubona. Yes, Makoni of a financial report way. So, Gabishunogami, a registration of core. The effort call for into what? Maybe a Lisbon registration. Sonny, we are going to open a list for registration for this year.
Okay.
And then there are 3 lists that we are going to open to no resolution. 1, registration. 2, the condolence for Notona. Then 3, the convention planning committee. These are the listening, but we will forum immediately and side by side. So that we plan now to make sure that we have this inaugural this thing. For years upon years. In America, but God is great that this time now we are now in the books of the United States. And so to use in anything that you work. The fact, I mean, again, once the other part is out, then we are good. And you may pay any cap now or donate to bring a receipt. Then you can claim that during your tax return as well. So that is just how we are going to do it. That won't be like donation. You will pay the Safa Anaze, so what Jim Chabonga Bam, Mana covers on in Tengi. I mean, any chili people record, then to Bruce Wona a minute. Any other thing to Burugama? Is there any question on a financial report? Any question?
No question, but good job. Good reporting.
All right. Any other matter? Bon, Sonny's and briefing and what we took last week. Any other thing? Any other thing, Chi? So the children, we are almost at the end. We are at the end. Just to adjourn the meeting, but because now me panzonon in Sonini we just recap some main things ne kochi na kabana. I'm a cheese bringing a record. Mr. Teacher, we are happy that at least we are at this stage. And our certificate formation, our forum already is on our is already on our platform that you guys can get it and read from there and so on and so forth. So that the Zin and you keep that for records. So secretary for Ningaze is on a record. If there's a way you can also print hard copy of it and keep. Which in the UA. So as a first doing number I'm Jim Tizo, I'm bound and more and again because Zoranic chat, remember me is register. This thing is not something again could charge for the entire people, but putting bound and we're just supposed to give it all to register member to understand. Teacher.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Again, the magnitude of the thing again, I still insist. It's one of I'm a benin on a guranguni again but maybe mabu sojeni to kugumbabur una bekiranguni Zangtabi has taken a different level. So I maybe they can go back on the drawing table and start thinking because the drug carbon no may ni fan gachen but again you sit up.
Right. All right. Sonny, so the floor is yours. Maybe you are the one to conclude now. The floor is yours.
Oh, we cannot hear. You gotta unmute.
Yeah, my name say bomba nabchina matana aini mo bango ubabun o asam op neuro and angle my man check for narration. So I chima va join a meeting cabet yeah, so but no excuse. Okay, nje chine fetting abache cap. I fetting nga December fetting kon men abora ba. So banya asima time ni ako fetting the mesa gijon nyaba kongo mina ne ulo nyaba ma no kongo mina o coordinator nya chimbi na me akamba bongo beneficence yara murin tikirni o forte ngasene kayangu and then wombi ne turamba wajimje ante tikirni ugabchini tiyeze na me akamba wora am ceremony mara fa pe for pe fa nyenga feti for ba sa zon ata boss na bongo wuzene no be ye no chichim yan tegere but bongo ne fa chuba ya ne de no but to come to mate guna list what the fa taken in foreign war but she mara be chwe fi ne zena anu yete ba mo ba di taka wombe ya na ne we ni bo wa ne excuse ya na je ko gani bandarangu ne ba kai ya ne kan je ta ba se fa ta bo na ra chum na do mo na pan ma ba fu be na che a kap ya che ma ba fu bo ma zo so Mr. Raymond from Mr. Gideon Tifat manya bende ya no bo yen the wurin be manya chimbe coordinator ya chimbe ne ya na te kirni a no convention I go to the kira ya table confederate chondra wan an kiran gona no izine bur nwashi nga gama wofi izina yi in 2024 so together for call am gon what take section to bring form committee as a kurbatine to bring na invitation mara and for bagane to kiran goni invitation I ba na amba eneman fa kene amba e wortu number chama abo number ba ya fi singana a convention yangu gamba sununda mazang America yangu and then umarma ba pinga June ni fetin bina burba suga maurin ya mekuda ga July da ta nya wona no registration tina registration ta nya ya na $50 na rango ya na no tina ta ne ko ko fetiko the bonnet to call registration but $100 which it get a lot of documentation need to bring so to agree Yeah, okay, they modify registration from $50 to $100. Then Wombi coordinator nyawure baba yana te fajin zika ya fi ba to fa kiran wonta grafa no fa yan ba bene fa singa meeting te rika diseran gune di shumba bongo bena krisma mo kra gwena kono yani te nuzo te feraferi kira yani fa kira ni te ni fa sa wumbi chira bo wuri yaranje. So everybody bina bo nga wuri ni bo mi agama ka yani bambene enga kama singbe yang no statement yang no first singa fete mazo to ka ne to norm tu mo ba bongo mbene ye ne chimbe ke bene ne zero gone nu ro ba ga ya no chom ya bo ben ta fin fota bona yan tikene tene zong ne su ne ba to kwi a wajen ba fa kwi be ba so were ne ga na ben za kwi bo yan tikene o forte ai sene kayango hata nyafu bagani ZATACUDA general ne ayi maramba ye magasel no project ye gune fere gane tekasina abena ye gu to ba kru gumon ba mara ne ba ye ba chance ne project bene ye gu nga ga mo guzona ni ba bri ye so that the fo ba gwe mo nga fa na tuna mi ki ya nguma then nyawuro wombi ne ga mo guna nuwa sunan ba ma yango or documents for incorporation. So
You're welcome, Sir Prince.
All right. Sonny, just keep on. I just wanted to make acknowledgement.
Okay. Je ma wombi yani so tinya wombi yani bongo be wuri cha bonga bam. Wazan be so that yere zene ye ben ka ka na amba ponye na gam on ti daga sene mo ambo yango daga na akum fo yi won fa mwana shi. Ji numbor mbamba no ne tibreke amichi mwan be de no be bre na ngana kam bre yene be chine ben so ya ben lo. Then Mr. Gideon Yaba Noratu and Tikirene na Jira ignorance. And ignorant where them on Chua Kanka wom on Gamazan. The tree any no Bamazan to the Kakira. A token boy, which in Chita Anuna Biri, the Boboni were Jim. Other moment che Biri. Because I'm on Wabe Biri kind of eat a che. Abe Biri never drew Kodango. Tere remarkable na nuzo ka kondezini ye tumugane brokui yeah. And then to wumbi wona gan ma secretary aba norotu ani te kerni wango bune nyafa banya bani to fear money to form a forum kan money so that no Muhammad de mara to amanga so forum we nyafa bafi. And that thing about Ramadan Nizina convention getting in so thing for agreeing convention I Saturday the 15th of June. So Maran Lilian knowing about Norbatun to factor ni Zatacuda nya Yima convention agarani Mekuda by Yima convention. So Buraya nya between the Mazama by Yima convention, Chimba Yena ZATACUDA convention. So then a Yagan Bat, Kerni, negative Tom, little Zani, Senator Yenango, Bassana Makudayam. So, sa coordinator on Alpha Jet to Rena and to Kerny. I can't be bomb me. Wagarekum, Wagarekum. The catching Mujabong, but the worker, Maramekum. Zatacuda, Mekuda. So, chite for Kopani Fetek, Naferis, Chene, Macabri, Yeni, Bachene, Mekuda, Skunya Fago, the China Brie. So, Tanyap, Senen by announcement, Bobby so one announcement, Yaba, no, the cap, in which the Pongchina Calvin Anya, so Bongo Chere, in the book guy, because it's a car and that cap. It's in my father phone and my father phone for you. No concerto no wrong way again. The announcement about just changing. I mean, when as when I go for championship, when you go back and them, so tinya ba ram. The bear way when a bomber train or chagamo, bacha. Jen Yanga cap, my banya chamber, come almost for 2 more. $240. So mother chamber wimmer. So wimmer for a Tom. Where the Namia come and never no wheels in a night. So Mercer said Bergam. That Namia Camber worship. Which in Mayafa Chabo for at least we community Bongon Bene, Bacanara Chine, or the letter of any free win it ever, probably at least Cabo. So I can fetter Yachi, a cabo.
All right. Iba bene. I can't watch him for Zui. So I saw the last part. Chinchibi kufong jiri for Kram no Jim Bena. Yebuna agenda a chong. Kasa umamene secretary yes or back phone no Mombena. Because Zonangoni to Denekram. Jezre to no for Bakanora to Bakaya Yeno Incorporation. One be for Bazua. Second thing, your annual convention. By all costs, we have to come out with our first edition of our convention immediately in Bangwa and the Chin one be for Dorachong. So, but we're going to committee in the first form and the convention planning committee will bring the first thing you letter and we'll look one so the channel up the Berlin if your convention one advantage we now already, which is good. But and then the contribution to Baka Chaka Bomba Julo with man American on Bone Conway. Merca member na Grubaganan, but a chin back and nang is a Conor and Tegaranguni citation to Zumarangu, the Nagamo, Kayataraku, but I think on the Biango, but Chagamo, Chimbas report from Bo, Bocono Z, Zaka, no, Zakabo, Zabakueri. Kubaku, no me one session and I'm because the number situation Marcoach Wobber Yenji, the Bressa Amimia, namely Namamara, Kana. Then next.
My Makungam or maybe the American Tom Cook nga Capzo. Then only Babaka Tanyafaka Jura Hospital. So for sudden a rumor bones for coaching. All right.
All right. Jita na me kano number 55. Orumba bongo be na ba kunene. Jira ke zo. So then no church and no convention we are not depending on any other organization to shape us. Mekuda wagerezi mbaba gerani and china to bring ya convention bomber sanya. Chiri Brigarangoni to Minya Mekuda so bossy, we don't need to count on them. We are looking at ourselves as an independent group. They also look as an independent group. I thought a meeting with we will also perform the rules. The meeting with Bob Battery. We have to be very strong and make sure to meeting Umbi. So that Mekuda also Zuzu Yirina. I don't know the name of Fakana, Gamna Al Cabni, Massam Mekuda, Bichima community or no, Aben, Nora Zatacuda or Puyanica. Through Chuba, I take a Mekuda into Mizuti, a lot of effect number Jungle Nazan. But normally, my village in Tabiagam Bone, Manjumba village association. So she sang water village association. So we'll concentrate more on Azam or Sigroko, which is so to for this year, government can repeat a convention work. So Mr. Teacher established that list for core the planning way. Nezoro woni to yima anan into Kokugamanga and later bent to chai. So that Bamben every year, no between bent to Brina before war for good film form and interview. So that embassy for now schedule to be gani. I am 1 month to that time and then sending a date and an interview. Then you wait for chi. So that we are now a non-association in the United States. G. Mokoni Zobo. I mean, I never monga minute be no word overcon. G. Remont as one for back and angonate a bubo. Meaning in your bottle, Mokon Cobanums or Yumna. Burn one or more for one or spit more for war, spit is sort of one for 1 week. There's no way. But most Mokoni, I phone a chi. I am Rubong more one in. I mean, winning your cannon. You know, no more. I am down to Bozura Hospital and a dongan near one of Moses which warning, but nominally none town no. Make sure yes, hydrate yourself.
Yeah, about Raymond, yeah, this na flu season, COVID and everything. Even more better, no, one by one or two on need that because the lives but the youngest one 23 months. So at least for day, what's a to me, what's a guy, the last 2